Hi everyone, Ellie here from Grassroots Sports. I'm joined by Charles Franzen, head coach of the Melbourne Ice, which yesterday defeated the Melbourne Mustangs 4-2 in the semi-final and through to the Good Old Cup Grand Final. How are you, Charles?
Fine. Slept good.
That's good. I think a good sleep's key to a good day. So, Charles, tell us a little bit about yesterday's game against the Melbourne Mustangs. Run us through the game a little bit.
It was a difficult game for us because it's so many emotions into the games. We were actually competing against ourselves, staying calm and doing our thing, trying to stay away from the penalty box, don't hit back and all these things. At the same time, I want to give credit to Mustangs because I think they stepped up at the game and gave us a really good run for it. I think the first period was okay, second got a little bit the speed down. Third period, you're up 2-0, you want to protect it. At the same time, if you can, you want to do the 3-0. We have backs in the middle hitting the crossbar to 3-0, and then instead they do 2-1. And then, it gets a little bit nervous on the bench, and the guys, some of them are running away and some step forward. So we came up, I think, and did 3-1, and then I felt really, really safe to. Even though they did 3-2, I thought that we were not going to allow 3 goals in. So it felt good.
And so Melbourne games, when you play the Melbourne Mustangs, you both play at the same rink. It's called the Melbourne Derby. Was the semi-final game a Melbourne Derby, or was that a completely different game?
Oh, I think it was a Melbourne Derby for sure. We see each other here in the corridor every training, and all the guys know each other. So, it's important to have 2 teams here in Melbourne competing, and it's good that Mustangs got into the final. I think it's important for the hockey, especially in Melbourne. And it's a special feeling when you go in playing Mustangs, of course, as an ice player or ice coach. And I think it's the same thing for the Mustangs.
And just this is your first year coaching the Ice. Tell us a little bit about your season.
Came over here 4th of April, and we started on ice 9th of April, and we've been, working on how I wanted the team to play. It's a great bunch of players that wants to learn, and they hate to lose, they want to win, and they're competitive, and it's been an awesome trip. I had 6 weeks here last year and was able to see a few of the cities we played, but I didn't see everything. So this year I've been to all the rinks and met all the teams away and home, and so it's been really good.
What is your impression of Australian rinks? There are some great ones and some not great ones. Do you have a bit of a favourite, aside from your own, of course?
I think this is a rink. I think there's several of them who need new ones. I think Adelaide is in desperate need. I think Canberra as well is in a desperate need of new rinks. That will help all the youth players. We need more rinks in Australia to get the hockey growing and get better. So I think that's important. So Perth has a few rinks, which is okay, but unfortunately we don't play at the best one in Perth.
And so you're from Sweden, is that right?
That's correct.
Tell me a little bit about the differences or similarities between Australian and Swedish play.
It's a huge difference. Here you practice maybe 2 to 3 times per week. In Sweden, I'm maybe off 1 day every 14 days. We practice at 10 in the morning, and then we practice at 4 or 5 in the afternoon. We don't play Saturday, Sunday. We play Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So it's different. The players are paid. So they are, professional, and we are able to work on things much more since we have more ice time. In Sweden, I don't know how many thousand rinks we have, but every kid, if he doesn't play football and ice hockey, there's something strange.
And so you're going into the grand final today against CBR Brave. Do you play a different game, or do you play the same game you've played against CBR all season?
We're going to focus on us. We have full respect of CBR for sure. We noticed a few things they want to do. We looked at their power play in the PK, and we had a talk this morning, and just doing our job, trusting what we've been doing the whole season, and stay patient and have fun out there. That's the main thing.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time and the best of luck today.
Thank you.
Thank you.